Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anton Wong, if you don't already know. I am a videographer and video producer. On this channel, I help you unlock, unleash, and understand the power of video. In this video, I'm going to be reacting to my very first documentary that I've ever made. I think that it's going to be quite a watch. And I think that it's good. Like I mentioned in a previous video where I reacted to more stuff, that it's good to just, sort of reflect on and see how far I've come and see if, I cringe at all. Which I probably will, because this was a couple years back, back when I was still learning. I mean, I think we're always still learning. But enough of the talk, let's just get into the video. It was supposed to be a part of a series called Why I. It's a documentary series. The point of it is to get interviews with people and ask them why they do things, how long they've been doing things. Actually kind of similar to the format of my So Far podcast, which by the way, if you haven't checked out my podcast, you can check out a link in the description or check out a playlist. But without further ado, let's just get into it. Yeah, this first one and the only one that I ever made was with Kenneth Wong, also known as Music by Cade. So yeah, let's just get right into it.
Can we start again? I can't think. What am I supposed to? What did I say that first time?
Well, first of all, I really actually like the way I did the intro. I thought that was actually quite good. Just sort of taking the sound element and then just sort of mashing it up together with the different B-roll shots that I got. But yeah, let's just continue.
Well, I've been playing for about 7 years now. I started in September 2008. Started lessons when I was 13, and I honestly didn't start practicing and taking the instrument seriously until I was 16. There's that. So I started piano when I was 6, and just piano didn't really appeal to me. And I don't know, drums just sort of look cool. One day my sister was at the music store. I went with her and my mom was with us, and there was a drum kit there. So I'm like, Mom, can we have a drum set? And then my mom bought it for me, and I've just been playing ever since.
One thing that I noticed is just like the sort of tone shift from when I have the questions asked on the screen, like the different questions, and then switch back. I think it's just like I decided to go from using natural sound to using music background for the interview part, mixed with some B-roll. I thought at the time it seemed like a good idea. I don't know. I think it still kind of works. It sometimes can feel a little bit jarring and abrupt, and I do kind of wish I had sort of worked it together to make it a little smoother. But I mean, this was my first documentary, so let's just continue.
But for YouTube, it's mostly pop music, and then with my friend Yifan, we have this little project called Bianca Park, and that's mostly like pop punk.
This was that song.
I've been composing a lot of electronic 21 Pilot stuff right now, composing a lot of jazz too, so I don't know, I like playing everything, I like listening to everything, I just love all music.
Yeah, one thing I did notice is how much you can hear the vocals of the backing track under the interview, and I do probably wish I had maybe low pass filter on it so you can only hear the lower register frequencies so that you can hear his voice a little bit better. But it worked at the time. I didn't really know how to deal with audio that much at the time, so. Oh man, look at baby Kenneth. He's so young, so baby-faced.
Playing very much. I was only in the high school jazz band, so I guess that's why I started doing videos, just to see myself play, get some more experience, and just to have more fun with the instrument. It's been a great experience. Yeah, 99% of the artists out there, just photographer, musicians, painters, they don't know what they're gonna do, and honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But
I do. You're doing it now.
I'll be composing music for a lot of people, maybe touring with a band, I don't know, kind of playing with a bunch of people, playing restaurants, everything. I just want to make a living out of music.
And he did. He definitely is doing that now, so.
Work hard and have fun. If you work hard, you will become as good as you can ever dream to be, and even more. And you gotta make sure you have fun with that too. Because if you're working too hard, if you've ever seen Whiplash, that's not what music is about. Music is about having fun. It's called playing music. We play it. Playing is fun. And yeah, just have fun with the instrument, keep yourself motivated, and just continue working hard, and you will just enjoy yourself and become a better person. Yeah, that's what I have to say. My name is Kenneth Wall, and this is why I play drums.
That was also the only episode ever. Okay, so some final thoughts on it. I thought that it was actually not bad for a very first documentary. I actually kind of think it was really good. This was about 5 years ago when I was in the middle of my broadcasting TV program. There are a lot of things that kind of do bother me. Like I mentioned, the just the audio and sort of the pacing, sort of the tone shift between the question and the answer of it, just the way the audio moves around. I learned more a little bit about audio later on and how I would have done this. I probably would have ended up using some more royalty-free tracks that I didn't have vocals as the bedding for the interview. Another thing is I probably would have color graded it. I don't know if you can tell, but it's very like gray. Basically, if you guys don't know, what a lot of filmmakers do is they'll shoot things in a sort of gray, very low contrast picture look, so that basically allows them for more room to sort of adjust the picture. It just captures more information, like the brightest of brights. It's kind of like how you would have more pixels in a screen, and that allows you to sort of zoom in a little bit more, change things. It's not a perfect explanation of it, but yeah. And I do wish, you know, I had added some a little bit more color and contrast to it. It did look a little bit flat and dull. And another thing was I ended up using the widescreen look, as you could tell. I thought that was kind of cool at the time. And an update on the subject, Kenneth, also known as Music by Cade, he's making music now. He's you know, making a lot of remixes. He's starting this project called Alex Cade, which is like an EDM drum thing. He's doing music marketing for people. He got actually Yifan, the guy he was collaborating with at that time, he got his song on, I believe, Spotify's New Music Friday Canada's, like the curated Spotify playlist. So I think, Kenneth, if you're watching this now, like, imagine, just think about like what it was like back then for you. It's kind of cool for me to see just how much I have grown in the way I have approached filmmaking and in the way I've approached telling stories of other people. But you know what? I think this was a good enough video that I think that like if I got into contact with the drum manufacturer of his drum kit and I said, hey, let's do a sponsored video, a branded content video, and then we'll just feature your drum logo somewhere in there. And I think it would actually, they might take me up on that, because I think it was kind of okay. But yeah, those are my thoughts on reacting to this. I thought it was okay. Actually, it was not as bad as I was thinking that it might be. So maybe that means I gotta improve a lot more. Although, obviously, I do think there's a lot to improve, but yeah, actually not too bad for, you know, from 5 years ago. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Would you like me to react to more of my old work? Let me know down in the comments below, or what other kinds of videos you guys would like for me to make. You can also check out my previous video where I reacted to some of my very early videos from 10 years ago. You can click over there to watch that. But apart from that, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in that next video. Bye.